I've missed out on so much traveling these past 10 years, mostly because of the move to London, as life is expensive, and also because whenever I had the chance to go on holiday, I would always prioritize going back to see my family. So when my cousin asked me if I would be up for a road trip across the UK, I didn't even hesitate, and I said yes straight away. And I was right to do so because I have just spent the most amazing week exploring new cities. So welcome to my travel journal. I haven't vlogged in a very long time, actually since December last year, I think. But it is Easter now and we're going on a UK road trip. So we're going to Liverpool, Lake District, Edinburgh, and I am with my cousin, her partner, and my partner. So I thought I would vlog that for you because it's going to be fun, and I think we're going to see some nice landscapes and some nice areas of the UK. This morning we left at around 10:30 a.m. from our London house. So for this trip we rented a car. We picked it up this morning at around 10 a.m. and about 20 minutes in the trip we realized that the tire had a screw in it, so that means we had to go back to the Europe car vendor, and they gave us another car to replace it. So this took a bit of time, and we were initially supposed to stop by Oxford on our way to Liverpool. Because of that delay we weren't able to stop by Oxford, which is such a shame because I love this city. My cousin had never seen and has never seen Oxford. Right now we have just arrived in Liverpool. I just did a little house tour, so you were able to see where we're staying. Very excited about these 2 days in Liverpool because I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but my grandmother is initially British and is from Liverpool. She moved to France when she was 25. I have never been here and my cousin has never been here either. We lost her last December, so it almost feels like we're paying homage to her by visiting the city where she grew up. I'm not sure about what we're going to do yet, but I know that we are going to pass in front of the house she used to live in. So that's going to be a bit emotional for us. So yes, Liverpool for this evening, so we're Saturday evening, Liverpool for this evening and tomorrow. And then on Monday morning, we're leaving for Ambleside, which is in the Lake District area. I've already been at the Lake District before and it's one of my favorite places. It's really beautiful. And I'm excited to show it to my cousin and I'm excited to show it to you because there are some really beautiful landscapes. We're going to stay, I think, 1 day in the Lake District and then we're going to Edinburgh. I have never been, and also very much looking forward to it. We literally just arrived in the house, so I'm just gonna unpack my suitcase and I think then we're gonna go to the pub and have a drink in town.
Baby, this is the sunset, and we don't care much about tomorrow, and it's okay.
Good morning. We're just about to go and visit the city centre of Liverpool, so we're gonna park in front of the seaside. I think we're just gonna walk around and see if we can visit some museums or some shops. We'll see when we get there. Yesterday evening we went to a pub for dinner that was just amazing. It's apparently one of the most well-known pubs of Liverpool. I forgot the name, but I will write it on the screen. And we had a scouser. It's a stew with meat and vegetables. It was just absolutely delicious, so highly recommend going there if you ever visit the city. Before I go, I also wanted to show you the book I'm reading at the moment because my cousin recommended it to me. It's called Nightshade. I've just started it. Basically, it's based in the Scottish Highlands at a university, and it's a sort of rivals revenge story arc. This is putting me in the mood for Scotland really well. It's very sunny outside, but also very, very windy. I think there's a storm outside because yesterday when we were coming out of the restaurant, some chairs were flying and we asked some locals around there and they told us that this usually never happens. I don't know what's going on, but it's very windy. Also, one last thing, I don't know if you remember, but in my old job, I used to work for a food company where we created restaurants with influencers. There is one of our restaurants and one of our brands in Liverpool, so we're gonna go there for lunch. I've actually asked one of my old colleagues to set me up for some free spuds because it's called the Spud Bros, and a spud, if you don't live in the UK, you might not know it, but I will share some images. Very excited about that because I love this food and I haven't had one in a very long time, and I know it's gonna be delicious.
Tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be time to share what we have grown. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been.
And then we went to see the house where my grandmother grew up and the beach she used to walk to. She loved this beach so much, and honestly, standing there, I really understood why. There's just something about it that makes you dream of different horizons. It's not a surprise that she decided one day to go and live abroad. Good morning, we are on day 3 of our road trip. Yesterday we went to the Liverpool city centre and we visited the port and we just walked around. We had coffee in a very nice place. I think it was the best coffee I've had in a very long time, and I drink decaf, so it's quite difficult to find good decaf coffee. We also went to my grandmother's house, which felt very emotional, and it was just so great to see the area where she grew up. It was just such a nice day. Today, I'm extremely excited because we're heading towards the Lake District, which is probably one of my favorite places in the UK. We're going to a small village called Ambleside. It's the exact same village where I had stayed last time, and it's completely random because my cousin actually chose it, but I think it's quite popular. I didn't sleep much because yesterday evening we just played games after dinner and we went to bed quite late. I'm about to have breakfast, I already took my shower, and then we're just gonna take the road. We've just arrived in our hotel room at the Lake District. It's so cute. I am so tired because we did so much today. Right now we're gonna take a shower. I'm playing with Molly, and then we're gonna go out, I think, in the village to have some dinner, and then I'm gonna sleep because I am exhausted. I'm also in a hanging egg chair right now, which is so fun. I don't think I've ever been in one. It's very, very fun. So I might do a bit of reading in that chair if I have time. I also bought a book at the local bookstore. Let me show you. So this was on the local shelf at the bookstore. So I'm guessing that either the author is local or it is set in the Lake District, which I think it's the case because it's around a lake. Anyway, it's a story that is about a hotel on a tiny island, and it's probably a romance book, probably an easy read. This is very typical of me, reading 2 books at the same time and never finishing them. Good morning. We just had breakfast at the hotel and it was really nice. Honestly, the whole stay here, I mean, we only stayed a night, but everything was so great for the price because it wasn't super expensive. The room in itself is quite big. It's also because we have a dog-friendly room, so we did pay a little bit more. And then at breakfast this morning, the staff was just super, super nice and everything was delicious. So highly recommend it if you're ever in this area. Right now we're packing our suitcases and we're just about to leave. So we're gonna go to the grotto, so Rydal Hall first, and then we're gonna leave for Edinburgh. We're going on a little expedition at Rydal Hall. And this is the little map, so we're gonna go and see the grotto. But first we're gonna see some of the gardens. There's the house, which is beautiful. And there you have the gardens. I think this is one of my favorite places in the whole world. It's really peaceful. It smells so good because there's just so many nature around here. I love it. Look at that. I mean, everywhere I turn around, there's a beautiful view. It's so, so pretty. And this is the famous grotto and the waterfall. It's already the last day of our road trip. I can't believe it went by so fast. Today we're visiting Edinburgh and it's our first full day here. I've saved a few spots on Instagram that I really want to go to. We're gonna start by going to a very well-known coffee shop called Cappuccino, and then we're also gonna stop by Armchair Books. I think that's the name of a very famous bookstore. We're also gonna see the castle, of course, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna do this afternoon yet, but very excited to just wander around the city. We've already been yesterday evening and it is so nice. It's such a specific architecture I've never seen in any other city. You almost feel like you're in Harry Potter. Look at this little dog. Isn't she the cutest? Yes. It's been amazing to be able to travel with her. It's the first time we're taking her on a road trip and she's been good. She is very emotional in the sense that she has a lot of emotional anxiety whenever one of us leaves the group because she's a dog, so she likes her pack. But apart from that, she's been very patient and she has loved the car journey, which is amazing. She hasn't been sick. Let's go. I'm gonna take my breakfast and then we're gonna head into town.